Wholeness and abundance. Thank you for joining me. This is Gigi's House of Wellness. My name is Gigi. I just came in today I wanted to make a video. I'm coming up on my 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube consistently. And next Wednesday is the date. And I'm sure I will be on that day to make a video. But going forward after this, I will probably come in and speak about topics like I do a little bit of entrepreneurship. Well, the new content is going to be me working in my business. The Loyal Vegan is turning into a virtual vegan bodega. So I will be doing food and grocery orders. And I will be going live so that you guys can see me at work and the progress of being a business owner, the process and the progress. And so I wanted to let everyone know the channel. I'm not going to change the name as of yet. It's going to stay as Gigi's House of Wellness because the food and groceries, all that I am, my business carries is going to be vegan and healthy and organic. So that's still in line with that. But I wanted to let everyone know that a lot of the content, I don't know if I'll still be having a lot of the yoga. I'll come on with my topics, of course, because today I wanted to speak about sovereignty and freedom a little bit more. I had a nice meeting yesterday with a man who is established trusts for people here. He's here in Colorado and he does the private plates and everything. So we're in alignment on the same frequency, and I just wanted to talk to someone else that was like into the same things that I'm into and see if I could get some information on how to operate my business in the private sector. I have a problem with the way we have to register. The same way I have a problem with registering the car situation every year and registering with the state. I have that same problem as far as business is concerned, because the day you do sign up as for collecting income tax for the state, then you're automatically being charged. And so I'm not going to be going that route immediately with this business because it's kind of a hurdle to constantly be right with your paperwork and conduct a business when you're not, when you're only using your money that you're generating, which I've never, the longest I've done this business for 15 years, and I've never had a large lump sum of money to start or do any of my events, just through experience. And I guess it's just built my character. I've always been spending my last and flipping it to make the money when I would do events, and even starting weekly, it was always like a struggle. I'm not doing that anymore with this business. I'm not going to be forced to make a certain amount. I'm going to be able to kind of flow with it because I am providing food in this area. There's not a lot of vegan restaurants and there's not a lot of vegan food sources. So that right there, I feel confident. I've done it before. It's just there's not a consistency in customers. Well, there is. So I do have loyal customers that I've had even from when I started my chicken and waffle business, and some have transitioned over to vegans, or when they want to eat healthier, they'll still contact me and I will provide that for them. But here in Colorado, there's not a lot of options for healthy vegan food and tasty vegan food. So there's not a lot of competition, and I will be set up on my website for the deliveries, and that part of the business is kind of out of my hands as of now, because I have always been I've always provided the delivery service with my business. And this time I'm gonna let someone else control that through my Square app where my website is going to be set up on. And so that's going to be a little bit different, and it's going to give me a little bit more freedom to just be the operator of the functions of the business, and which that is part of it, but I just cannot do everything, which I can because I have. But in order for a business to grow, you got to let go of some of your some of the responsibilities as the owner in order to grow. So that's just where I'm at with that. And speaking about sovereignty and freedom, it's kind of hard to be sovereign and still operate within the state. I have a problem collecting sales tax for the state because I don't get any type of compensation or anything for doing their job. If they want to collect sales tax, they're collecting it off of every purchase people make in the state already. And I just like to cut the middleman out of my private business. So that's where I'm at with that. I wanted to come on here and talk about the where we're at in the world. It's kind of always been crazy. It's just getting crazier and crazier. You cannot tell what is real and what is fake anymore. I haven't been able to tell for a very long time. A lot of stuff looks fake. Politics have been looking fake for me. To me, for over 10 years, The Simpsons and seeing the president on stage both look like a cartoon. So I don't take it serious. I know they're playing with people's lives in many ways, but it's a stage and it's a set. It's a movie set. And then I don't want to bring any of this onto my channel, but the whole Charlie Kirk thing and the movie from 1998. I want to say it was called Snake Eyes or something. I know Nicolas Cage played in it, and then it's just are we in the movie or are we mimicking the movie? Same with The Simpsons. Are we in the cartoon, or are they writing it about us, or are they scripting it for the reality that we're living in? So it's just so confusing and it's so odd. And to stay grounded, you have to focus on yourself, and you have to go within, meditate, and you have to cut off the apps and don't scroll through all of this stuff, because you'll drive yourself crazy, or they're trying to drive us crazy. There's an information overload, and we're consuming it all day, every day. And so my advice is to take a break from the internet, ground, sit with yourself, meditate, and listen to yourself. There's too many voices and too much people advising and people giving information that might not be true. And so we're just overloaded with stuff, and that's why I haven't been online as much, because I've been taking breaks. I have to delete my apps sometimes just to stay off and focus on my life and the things that are going around. And actually, not just the things that are going along around me. I have to focus on my own individual self, take care of myself, and then that's my advice to you. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself, because this world will drain you. The people, even the people you love, will drain you if you let them. So be good to you and take care of you. I think I covered everything that I wanted to cover in this video. I just wanted to come on, keep my content going. I'm coming on to a year, and I'm getting ready to, what I think happens after 365 days for your views. they go away and I have to start over. So when I'm starting over next week, I will be working in the Loyal Vegan virtual bodega, and we're gonna move forward in that direction. I tried to be monetized within this year, and that's just not what happened. Yeah, it's a lot harder than I really even expected, because it seems so easy just by turning on your camera and talking. But getting in the algorithm and meeting the people that are interested in what I have to say and what I'm doing, that's the hard part. So anyway, with that being said, thank you for tuning in. If you're still here, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will be back. Peace.